What's up, everybody? Good morning. Happy Monday. I hope everybody had a great weekend. I'm excited to be coming to you live. We've been talking about this. I've been talking about this for a very long time, coming back to every single morning, doing a live video with everybody. And why I've got to give a shout out to a couple people. Of course, Jason Frazier, my very good friend and partner here at Shred, and then also my incredible wife. And many of you have reached out to Josh. What happened to the daily video? Why'd you stop the daily video? Ever since the daily LO life, you kind of stopped. And to be honest, it's been busy here at Shred with everything we've been doing, everything we've been growing, expanding. We've got some fun things that you continually see us doing new things, and we're trying new things. And I got a couple of messages over the weekend, and first and foremost, I want to thank everybody for their support, for their outpouring of love and messages. And it's truly humbling. And I never imagined in the short amount of time we've been doing this that we would be, and especially myself, I am where I am today. And it's because of so many of you. So thank you. But a lot of the messages I'm getting recently are talking about, well, hey, how should you be looking at views and likes and engagement and this and that and this? And even a lot of these conversations we have with these huge companies are like, well, how many likes should we be anticipating? Or how many likes should we be getting per post? Or when I'm posting on LinkedIn, how many engagements should I get? And you know what? Here's when it comes down to it. I mean, absolute flat out honesty. Likes and views are not paying your bills. And actually, my good friend Steve Sims talks about it in similar this topic in his book, Blue Fishing. But when it comes down to it, truly, it doesn't really matter how many likes. It doesn't matter how many views. Yes, those are great. They make us feel personally like, wow, I got some great engagement. Wow, a lot of people saw that. But at the end of the day, is it actually going to your target audience? Are people seeing that and they're like, wow, I want to work with Josh, or I want to buy his product? Whether you're in the mortgage industry, whether you're in car sales, whether you're in real estate, whatever it is, too many people, because of the social media buzz, think that they just need to promote their video and they need to get a whole bunch of likes and a whole bunch of followers. And one of the questions I get asked so frequently was like, hey, Josh, how many times should I be posting on Instagram? Well, when it really comes down to it, is Instagram really getting you new clients? Is it putting money in your pocket? And if it's not, don't waste time on it. Don't focus time on it. I don't want to say waste time, but too many people think just because we're talking about social media, think they have to switch all their time and effort into social media. And that's not what we're saying, or what I'm saying in particular. You have to start somewhere, because I think social media is a huge play. You need to create a social presence, but you have to start small. You know, some of my mentors and some of the people that I've learned, especially when I started doing it, I was in a very different place. When I started the daily LO life and kind of started building brands, and my brand is I was doing my own thing. I was doing loans still. People don't know that I was still doing loans. I was still helping people finance their dreams. People think that all of a sudden I just went and switched and put all my time to social media. That's not the case. I did it while I was doing something else. Again, if it's not paying your bills, if building a social presence isn't paying your bills, you can't focus all your time and efforts on it. So start small and build your way up. Start with Facebook, start with Instagram, start with a platform that you like to use. If LinkedIn, we're here live on LinkedIn, we're live on Facebook, find which one you're using the most often and start there, and start with maybe 1 or 2 posts a week. I tell people, post as frequently as you can without truly disrupting what you're already doing. Again, so many people think you have to just completely drop what you're doing and focus all your efforts on social media. Again, likes and engagement and views, they're not paying your bills. It's all a matter of the message that you're putting out to your audience. Again, you may only have 50 people that are seeing it, but if you have 50 people and 10 of them end up using you, that's a phenomenal, you're doing a really good job. So don't always analyze how many viewers, how many likes, how many engagements, because honestly, that's just stroking our own ego. It's just like, yeah, look how many views that I got. And I'm guilty of it too, probably more than most, especially with how much social media we do. Sometimes I'm like, well, why did this video only get a couple of 100 views? Why did this video get 10,000 views? We overanalyze it. And at the end of the day, most of it doesn't really matter. So don't focus on likes. Don't focus on views. Just continue to put out regular content. And if you're just getting started, start small. Again, don't take 2 or 3 hours out of every single day and try to put them into social media. Take a few minutes. It doesn't take long to put out a quick video. I'm trying to keep these videos under 5 minutes, which we're almost at 5 minutes right now. Keep them short, keep them simple, and really target to the audience you are trying to reach. Who is your audience? And if you don't know that, you need to sit down. You really need to map out who is your audience, what's the message I'm trying to portray, and how do I want them to see me? What is your brand? We talk about that a lot. What your brand is what people say about you when you're not in the room. Not your logo, not your hat, not your swag, not the cool slogan you came up with, but you are the brand. The brand is what people say about you. So with that, my challenge to you, we're coming back with a daily challenge because I love that. So many people missed it. And my wife, again, pushed me back, said, hey, people know you for the challenge. So it's coming back. So my challenge for you today is do not look at your likes and views for the whole entire next week. It's kind of a week challenge, but my challenge for you today is put out a piece of content and don't look at the likes. Don't look at the views. Respond. People are going to respond, so you have to respond to those people, but don't look at the likes and views. Ultimately, it's just going to distract you. So that's my challenge. We're coming back with a live video every single morning. I hope you like it. If you have certain topics, things you want to discuss or you want to learn about, if you want to learn more about social media or want to learn about Instagram, tag or send me a message and say, hey, Josh, I'd love to discuss this more. Or, hey, what are your thoughts on this? There are so many of you. And that's why I did this video this morning, because I have a lot of people reaching out saying, hey, how do you analyze likes and views? I don't. I try not to spend too much time on them. I just continue to put out great content. So that's my challenge to you guys this morning. I hope you have an absolutely incredible week. It's very beginning of August. It's August 5th, I think, today. I don't even know. I don't have my calendar up, but it doesn't matter. Just I'm in it. I'm here in the grind, staying in my lane. So hope you guys have an awesome day. And if there's anything we can do for you, please let me know. As always, I appreciate you. I love you, and I hope you have a great day.